Namaste, welcome to this episode of the Thursday Thoughts. Today we are going to discuss about the presidents of India. Yeah, the presidents, the election for the 16th president of India is in the air. As you all know, the election, if at all necessary, is going to take place on the 18th of July 2022. And it is going to be between the tribal lady Draupadi Murmu from Rairampur, Odisha, and the IAS, then political leader, a veteran at that, Yashwant Sinha. So it is going to be between a lady and a gentleman. 21st, if at all it is required, the counting will take place and we'll come to know who's going to be the 16th president of India. So let us just have a look at the interesting features of some of the presidents that so far history has showed us or told us. First, I would like to discuss about the people's president of India. Yeah, that is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who was a political figure. He was not a political figure, as you all know, and no need for me to tell that. He was a scientist, and that too a space scientist at that, the missile man of India. He was the 11th president of India, and as it goes, the then central government, that is the National Democratic Alliance, NDA, headed by Atal Bihari Vajpayee, were looking for some person who can be a consensus candidate. And a lot of discussions were going on, and they had almost zeroed down on Alexander, the PC Alexander, the famous PC Alexander. Probably his name was getting zeroed down. And when Atal Bihari Vajpayee, the then Prime Minister, gave a ring to the visionary Chief Minister, the then Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Chandrababu Naidu, yes, none other than Chandrababu Naidu, and suggested the name of Alexander. Chandrababu Naidu said, no, it's not accepted to me. I would rather keep away from this discussion. And Atal Bihari Vajpayee didn't know what to do, so 48 hours passed out, and passed. Then Chandrababu Naidu insisted the name of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He had a lot of interactions because the workplace for Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was Hyderabad, and Hyderabad was the then capital of Andhra Pradesh. There are plenty of occasions for them to meet. And what a president ultimately Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the people's president, turned out to be. So that is how the story goes about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. And he was, in fact, Bharat Ratna even before he became the president. He was Bharat Ratna. He was awarded the highest civilian honor of this country of India, Bharat Ratna, in the year 1997, whereas he became the president of India in the year 2002. And there are two other presidents who became first Bharat Ratnas and then went on to become the presidents, and they are Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, who was awarded Bharat Ratna in 1954, whereas he became the president during 1962 to 67, the second president of India, of course. And the third president of India, Dr. Zakir Hussain, also became Bharat Ratna much before he became the president of India. So these are the three names who became the Bharat Ratna, the highest civilian honor awardees, and then went on to become the president of India. And the next person I'm going to discuss about is a very curious case of Varahagiri Venkatagiri. Yes, it is V.V. Giri, the first president from the state of Odisha. Yeah, he was born and brought up in Berhampur, Orissa. And those days it was the Madras presidency. He studied in Calicut College. It is my alma mater. I studied my intermediate in Calicut College, Berhampur. And it was established, this Calicut College was established in 1878, the second oldest college of Odisha. So he studied in Calicut College. And it so happened that it was 1969, if I'm not wrong, when there was suddenly a requirement to propose a name of the president, because there was a sudden demise of Dr. Zakir Hussain, the third president. And the Congress syndicate those days, as it was known as, they proposed the name of Neelam Sanjeev Reddy as the official candidate for the president's post. And Mrs. Gandhi, the then Prime Minister, was not agreeable to the name of Neelam Sanjeev Reddy. She wanted that V.V. Giri fight against the official candidate or the candidate from the syndicate, Neelam Sanjeev Reddy, and she proposed the name of V.V. Giri. And V.V. Giri fought the president's election as an independent candidate, and he goes on to win the president's election as an independent candidate for the first time in the history, and the only time so far where the ruling party has put up Neelam Sanjeev Reddy as the presidential candidate, and V.V. Giri walks away with the post of presidency. That's how it happened. V.V. Giri's tenure was also from 69 to 74, and 71, as we all know, the golden hour for Mrs. Gandhi. She was awarded Bharat Ratna by the president, V.V. Giri, and it was like giving it back to V.V. Giri when Mrs. Gandhi awarded V.V. Giri the Bharat Ratna in 1975. So that apart, we will be interested to know who fought, who was the candidate against V.V. Giri. We have discussed it is Neelam Sanjeev Reddy. And if you want to see his case, when he lost in the elections for the presidentship in 1969, and he took a sabbatical, he took a retirement from politics, and he went back to his farm land in the district of Anantapur. He belonged to Anantapur of Andhra Pradesh. In fact, I think it's the first time in the history that two Telugu speaking candidates were there as for president, V.V. Giri and Neelam Sanjeev Reddy in 1969. And come 1975, under the responding to the clarion call of Jayaprakash Narayan for a total revolution, Neelam Sanjeev Reddy again jumps back to politics, and he becomes in 1977, as we all know, the Janata juggernaut came and swept away the Congress, and Neelam Sanjeev Reddy got elected from Nandyal constituency, parliamentary constituency, and he was made the speaker, and in 1977, and can you believe it? He was speaker for the shortest time. It is the second time he was the speaker of Lok Sabha, and it was for the shortest duration till date. That's the record, 3 months and 17 days, because in 1977, on February 11th, the then president Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad passed away in office. It is the second time president was passing away in office after Dr. Zakir Hussain, and elections were necessitated, and Neelam Sanjeev Reddy's name was proposed. And you know how many candidates were there for this president's election in 1977? There were 37 candidates. And would you believe it? Out of the 37 candidates' nominations, 36 were rejected by the returning officers. Thereby, Neelam Sanjeev Reddy's name was only found valid, and he was elected president unopposed. The only time to happen like that, and he was the president unopposed, which has happened for the first time and the only time in the history of the presidential elections in India. So men will come, men will go. We'll tell stories about men, and quiet flows the dawn, as they say. So hopefully the elections will take place peacefully, and we will get a new president for the country of India on 21st of July. And may God bless our country. May God bless the new president with all success for himself or herself and for the whole country, for the whole universe. God bless. Stay healthy. Stay blessed always. Bye bye. Till we meet again next time. Bye bye. Take care.